Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Rondell Mitchell here. I wanted to make a real quick video for you guys because um you know, in this day and age, if you're not using secure passwords, you're really setting yourself up for failure. It seems like just over the course of the last 2 or 3 years, like the situation with all of these breaches and hackings going on has just gotten out of control. But and then not only that, but especially the majority of you who are watching this, you're internet marketers. So, internet marketers, we have accounts for a little bit of everything. Like any average internet marketer probably has at least 100 logins. Like for example, I use a password manager called Roboform. I've been using this for at least 10 years now. And Roboform keeps track of all of your passwords for you and stuff. It will automatically fill forms for you and so on and so forth. It does a lot of stuff. And the average person who uses Roboform probably only uses it to log in to their websites, but they don't know some of the other stuff that it does. Like I said, I've been using Roboform for 10 years and I never used it to create passwords for me until recently. Probably within the last 2 weeks, I've started using it because I've been getting more and more involved into this crypto stuff. So cryptocurrency. So, for example, if I show you this, I'm just going to give you an overview, a glance at what I mean. Like, do you see how many different things that I log into here? Like, I forgot the number, but it's over 1,100 logins that I have. Now, how can you possibly remember 1,100 passwords? You can't. So, this is what I use to keep track of all of my logins and stuff. But for those of you who are doing cryptocurrency and stuff, you guys need to make sure that you're using a secure password, because I know so many of us, we like to use we have like maybe 2 or 3 go-to passwords that we use for pretty much all of our stuff. But you have to keep this in mind. Like, if you're not diversifying your password, you're leaving yourself open to get your password hacked a lot easier than if you had a secure password. So if I click here on the little Roboform icon here, and you can see where it says generate. Okay, so I'm going to click on generate. So now you can see that it generated a password for me should I decide to use this password. It also gives you the password strength. And I just noticed this right before I decided to do this video, but you can see here it's showing me the number of characters. Now, if you want to make it even more secure, you can click the toggle button here and add more characters. So, that's going to vary from site to site, because some sites only let you use a certain amount of characters. But, if you wanted to, you could raise the characters, and the more characters that you use, obviously, the more secure your password should be. Okay, now mine has been set for 15, and you can see that's just good. So if I click it again, it gives me another password, and now it's excellent security. Okay, but if you look at the characters here on this password, this is not a password that you can easily remember. Like, you have to probably be some type of idiot savant in order to memorize these numbers and the sequence of uppercase and lowercase and all of these special characters in a password. So if you were to choose this password, when you create a new login, all it would do is it would ask you if you want to save that password. So then you could save the password, and Roboform will recall that password for you. So now you don't have to worry about memorizing all of these weird passwords, but you still have highly secure passwords, okay? Because I'm telling you, if you are doing cryptocurrency and you're using your old I love mom 24 password, I love mom 1979, that you're going to get hacked. And if somebody gets access to your crypto account, it's a done deal, So, and not to say that your password is the only way that they can get access to it, because they could easily hack the entire website, God forbid. But on your end, you want to just make sure that you're doing whatever is possible on your end to make sure that you're doing your part to keep your stuff secure. So anybody that has as many passwords as me, like I just showed you, I have over 1,100 logins, okay? 1,100. It's probably 1,300 by now. But anybody with that many logins should have identity theft protection, okay? So, of course, I have to do my shameless plug now, because, it only makes sense that you should have some type of identity theft protection. And with the Equifax thing that just took place recently, LifeLock had a 10-fold increase in enrollments. But what a lot of people don't know is that LifeLock and Equifax are in cahoots with one another. So when you sign up for LifeLock, Equifax gets a piece of the money that LifeLock receives. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll post a link to this video that you can watch, and you can watch this video where they were on Capitol Hill, or some of the government officials had a meeting about the Equifax breach, and you can watch this video here. I'm going to post the link in the comments below after I'm done recording this, and you can look in the comments and watch this video. Because why would you want to use LifeLock if LifeLock is in cahoots with Equifax? In this, I'm not even going to explain the video, but just know this, that when Equifax got breached, they made money off of the information that was lost, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to watch this video here so that you can learn exactly why you don't want to use a company like LifeLock. Because, I mean, if you want to, you can, obviously. But if you knew that the company was in cahoots with Equifax after Equifax lost your information, and then Equifax is profiting from losing your information, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So if you look at this video, you can click this red button, and then it will take you to a page that looks like this. Now, this page is going to give you an overall look at the ID Shield program and what it entails. You could easily come to the website and read about it, but the easiest way to really learn and absorb something is through a video. So we have a 9-minute video here that explains the benefits of using ID Shield versus the competitors out there in the identity theft protection realm. So that 9-minute video will give you a good overview of what we have and why we think we have the best solution for you out there. And then, if you want to protect yourself, then you can use it. If you don't, it's only really a matter of time until somebody gets access to your stuff, whether it be from somebody selling your personal information or somebody hacking your websites through your password. So in worst case scenario, if you're not going to use any type of identity theft protection, the least you can do is get something like Roboform. And you can either use Roboform, or I'm sure there's other things out there like it, but you need something that when you are creating a new login for a website, that you can generate a secure password. You know, it's so much easier to just click on the button to generate a password than to try and think of something like this. You see what I'm saying? Because otherwise, you know, you know, it's time consuming, and time is our most valuable asset, you know, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. So, you know, I didn't want to go too long on here. I just wanted to kind of pop on here and, you know, share some information with you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and decide what I want to do this morning. I know I need to go and walk, go exercise a little bit because I've been slacking in that area. So I'll probably go and walk a little bit. But you know, just keep in mind what I said, and you know, definitely make sure that you're protecting your information, you guys, because you know it's getting real out here, you know. And if somebody, especially you crypto folks, if somebody steals all of your bitcoins or your whatever other cryptocurrency you have, you know, and then the price of it goes up where you could have made a bunch of money, think about how sick that would make you feel. You know, so protect your passwords, and even more importantly, protect your identity and the identity of your children, you know, because child identity theft is probably more prevalent than identity theft for adults because it takes longer to catch on to. But that's all, folks. I will talk to you guys all later. This is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King, signing off. I'll talk to you guys later.